Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. This is an A2 level grammar lesson and we're going to be talking about possessive nouns. Right, possessive nouns. She says this is my house. So we can either say Joan's house or her house. This is my son, Fred's son or his son. This is his office, the teacher's office, his office. These are all ways to make the possessive. So we're going to match the nouns with the pictures. So Jasmine's baby would be picture C. Neil's girlfriend is in picture D. Meredith's keys in picture A. And Henry's ball in picture B. Now we're going to look at some more examples. Helen plus her house, Helen's house. The elephant, its trunk, the elephant's trunk. Gary, his computer, Gary's computer. The doctor, her office, the doctor's office. And now we're going to look at using the apostrophe plus an S. So Jake plus apostrophe S plus child equals Jake's child. Sally plus apostrophe S, the toy becomes Sally's toy. Right, so now we're going to practice using the apostrophe S. This is Kate, this is her mom, this is Kate's mom. Oops. This is Peter, and this is his dog. This is Peter's dog. And this is Samuel, and these are his children. These are Samuel's children. We have a few more. This is Sarah, this is her house, this is Sarah's house, and this is Paul, this is his car, this is Paul's car. Right, whose is it? This is Fahad, so we would say this is Fahad's hat. Janice, this is Janice's scarf. Felipe, this is Felipe's umbrella. And June, these are June's sunglasses. All right, we're going to look at this family tree and then answer the question. So we have Julie, Frank, Jake, and Jane. So Julie and Frank are married. They have a son, Jake, and a daughter, Jane. So Julie is Frank's wife. Frank is Julie's husband. Julie is Jake and Jane's mother. And Frank is Jake and Jane's father. Jane is Jake's sister. Jake is Jane's brother. Jane is Julie and Frank's daughter. And Jake is Julie and Frank's son. Okay, so we can use apostrophe S to make some phrases here. So Peter's homework, a tiger's sharp teeth, my boss's hat, her mother's best dress, our father's football, and his grandma's chocolate cake. You might have other answers, but the important thing is just knowing how to use the apostrophe S. So tell me a story about Tony. So you could say, this is Tony. These are his animals. These are his statues. This is Tony's collection. Tell me about Andrew. So this is Andrew. These are Andrew's dogs, or these are Andrew's pets. This is Julie. And we could say these are Julie's comic books. And Anne, we might say these are Anne's drawings. All right, so now you're going to try to change these sentences using the apostrophe S. So I changed the computer of my brother would become I used the computer of my brother would become I use my brother's computer. So try the rest of these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. So 15 would be, my sister's leg is broken. Instead of the wife of Mr. Haywood is Spanish, we would say Mr. Haywood's wife is Spanish. The door of my boss is closed would be, my boss's door is closed. And instead of the car of David is red, we would say David's car is red. Here are a few more. Again, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check the answers. Instead of when is the birthday of your friend, would be when is your friend's birthday. The wife of my uncle is in Germany should be my uncle's wife is in Germany. The jacket of Jenny is expensive would be Jenny's jacket is expensive. The food of my mother is delicious should be my mother's food is delicious. And when is the wedding of your sister should be when is your sister's wedding. Okay, and you can use the apostrophe S without a noun if we understand which noun. So Peter's hair is short, but Patrick's is long. So if we understand we're talking about Patrick's hair, we don't have to repeat the word hair. Whose coat is this? It's Stephen's, meaning it's Stephen's coat. And Diana's dog is a Labrador, but Nancy's is a Fox Terrier. So we understand here that we're talking about Nancy's dog. And then we use apostrophe S for singular nouns, my friend's book, and most plural nouns in English end in an S. So we only add the apostrophe to a plural noun. The student's homework, so the homework belonging to one student, but the student's homework, meaning the homework belonging to all of the students, you put the apostrophe after the S. Okay, this one is the boy's bike. And here we'd have, because this one is plural, we'd say boys' bikes. Okay, doctor or doctors or doctors. So we have one doctor and her office. Somebody. Doctor's office. And here we have many doctors. This would be doctor's office. Students' homework, so one student. And here we'd have students with the S apostrophe. Right, now change these sentences. Again, you can pause the video, try this on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. Okay, the teacher handed back the exams of the students. The teacher handed back the students' exams. The hair of my sister is short. Should be my sister's hair is short. Where is the book of my friend? Would be, where is my friend's book? The toys of my sisters are on the floor. So this one, sisters, is plural, so we have to use the S apostrophe. The wedding of my friends is next week. So here plural. So we would use again the S apostrophe. So my friend's wedding is next week. And the friends of my parents are on holiday. So here parents is what we want to show the possessive, and it's plural. Be my parents' friends are on holiday. Okay, the clothes of the boy are in the cupboard. Just going to do these like this so it's a little easier. So it would be the boy's clothes, the books of the students. Students is plural, so we would have to use the S apostrophe. So students' books. The dog of Sally would be Sally's dog. The meeting of the teachers. Teachers is plural, so it would be the teachers' meeting. And the house of my grandparents. My grandparents' house. All right, now we have some irregular plural nouns. So some nouns have an irregular plural form. You don't add the S. So woman, women, man, men, child, children. So we would add the apostrophe S, not the S apostrophe. So the women's clothes and the children's school. So we would treat these irregulars just like the singular forms. Okay, so we visited the Children's Museum. So the correct form would be the first one, because we don't use the S apostrophe because children is an irregular noun. So this one would be women's clothes are on the second floor of the shop. So again, we treat the irregular plural women just like we would do the singular and use apostrophe S. Okay. The men's wine is at the back of the restaurant. You can find children's shoes on the third floor. And the women's changing rooms are on the left. All right, so we can use of with places and things. So for places, ideas, and for things, ideas, and places, we use of. So the title of the book is The Glass Bead. But sometimes you can also use the apostrophe S. The book's title is The Glass Bead. So Tish's apartment is on the 5th floor. So we can't use of because Trisha is a person. We can only use of with ideas, things, and places. I did not see the end of the film. We can use of in this one because a film is a thing. And the capital of China is Beijing. So we can use of China because China is a place. So you can't use the of with a person, but you can with everything else. We can also use of with things like the top, the bottom, the beginning, the end, the middle, the center. So we could say the beginning of the week, the middle of the page, the end of the film. All right, so if we change these sentences using of, so I didn't enjoy the film's end. I didn't enjoy the end of the film. so 40 would be Tracy liked the book's beginning. So this would be Tracy liked the beginning of the book. Argentina's capital city is Buenos Aires. So the capital city of Argentina is Buenos Aires. He put the vase of flowers in the table's center. It should be he put the vase of flowers in the center of the table. And he wrote his name at the page's top. It'd be he wrote his name at the top of the page. All right, and we can use apostrophe S with time words like today, last week, or Monday. So Monday's French lesson is at 9 a.m. I have a week's holiday in August. Please come to next week's meeting. Not, I learned new words in the lesson of yesterday, so we really can't use of with these time phrases. It would sound strange. All right, so now you're going to use apostrophe S or S apostrophe. Okay, so what is the phone number of your brother? Should be what is your brother's phone number? The car of my sister broke down. Should be my sister's car broke down. The favorite food of Timothy is sushi, so that should be Timothy's favorite food is sushi. We are going to the party of my mother. We are going to my mother's party. And the dog of my friend is a Labrador. Should be my friend's dog is a Labrador. Okay, here, this would be Fred's computer was expensive. When is your grandma's birthday? My aunt's children are Toby and John. My uncle's holiday house is in Mexico. And Angus's college is in New York. I wrote my name at the top of the page. That one is correct. Can you give me the newspaper of yesterday? That should be yesterday's newspaper. I like your sister's house. This one's correct. I borrowed the book of Jack. Should be I borrowed Jack's book. And the job of my sister is in Singapore. Should be my sister's job is in Singapore. We walked into the town's center. We could also say we walked into the center of the town because town is a place. Roger drove to the end of the street. That's correct. This is the house of my friend. Should be this is my friend's house. these are the shoes of Nina. Should be these are Nina's shoes. And this is the lesson's end. Could be this is the end of the lesson. So that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share. And if you have any questions, leave those for me in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.